My dearest listener, there's a rumor swirling about you possibly moving away. It has someone's heart in turmoil. The cosmic forces that guide our paths have an urgent message for you today. These guides have watched you through your journey, sending you signs when life gets loud and confusing. Today's message goes beyond a simple rumor. It shows how someone has always watched over you, through good times and bad. Among the familiar faces in your life, there is one whose gaze stays on you longer than others. You might have noticed it, those moments when they look at you with such care and attention. Their heart beats faster when you are near, like a drum that can't be silenced. They notice the little things about you, your smile, your laugh, the way you talk with your hand. They care for you more deeply than you know or could imagine. This person has created a special place for you in their heart, where memories of you live and grow. Think about those special moments that left a mark on your heart. Those times when something magical seemed to happen between you. The universe has ways of creating these connections without us even trying. Among all the whispers and talk going around, one rumor stands out from everything else. It's the kind that stops you in your tracks. It makes your heart race wildly and forces you to rethink everything you thought you knew. Your possible departure isn't just news, it's a turning point for someone close to you. This rumor has left someone wanting to know if it's true, with an urgency they've never felt before. They replay conversations in their mind, looking for clues about your plans, wondering if they should speak up now before time runs out. A rumor is never just words floating in the air. It stirs deep emotions inside people and creates waves that change everything in their path. Words have power. They can build or break, heal or hurt. When whispers of you leaving began to spread among friends and acquaintances, it wasn't just idle talk over coffee or casual conversation. For this person, those words landed like a stone in their chest. The thought of you going somewhere else, starting a new chapter without them in it, became the wake-up call they never expected. What was once comfortable silence between you now feels like wasted opportunity. The clock seems to tick louder now, counting down the moments they might have left with you. If you enjoy this message so far and feel it resonating with your situation, please take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like right now. I really appreciate your support. Each subscription helps me reach more people who need to hear these special messages at exactly the right time in their lives. The algorithm shows these videos to more people when you engage, so your simple click makes a huge difference. This channel is all about bringing you the guidance you need exactly when you need it most. Don't miss future messages that might be meant specifically for you in your journey. Time always moves forward like a river that never stops flowing. It shows us new truths while hiding others beneath its surface. It casts long shadows over our memories of yesterday, changing how we see our past. Some memories fade away like footprints on a beach, washed away by waves, but others grow brighter in our hearts, like stars that shine more intensely as the sky darkens. As days turn to nights and green leaves turn to gold, our hearts undergo their own secret changes. Old feelings that once slept quietly wake up with new strength and demand our attention. They knock on the door of our minds, refusing to be ignored any longer. Each tick of the clock reminds us how short our time really is. Each passing second whispers to us about the importance of our choices, to speak or stay silent, to act or to wait. The decisions we make today write the story of our tomorrow. Life often takes us through surprise twists and turns when we least expect them. The path we thought was straight suddenly bends, and we find ourselves facing new directions. During these important times, we feel a strong urge pushing us from within. It's like a fire that starts small but grows until we can't ignore it. Have you felt that pulse of urgency, like a voice inside you that gets louder each day? That feeling that makes your skin tingle and your mind race with possibilities. It speaks clearly in quiet moments, especially late at night. It tells you to stop just watching from the sidelines of your own life. It pushes you to jump into action before the moment passes you by forever. This inner voice doesn't shout, it persists, growing stronger until you finally listen to what it's been trying to tell you all along. Big rumors shake up our balance and change everything we thought we knew. They hit us hard and fast. They spread like ripples in a still pond after a heavy stone drops, touching everything in their path. Nothing stays the same once the water is disturbed. For your secret admirer, hearing you might move to a new place wasn't just a piece of news to digest with breakfast. It was an earthquake that shook their foundation. It made them realize with painful clarity how fast time goes by when we're not paying attention. Days turned to weeks, then months, then years in the blink of an eye. It showed them how easily chances slip through our fingers like sand when we hesitate too long. Opportunities don't wait for perfect timing. They appear and disappear before we gather our courage. Most of all, it reminded them of all the words they kept inside, all the things they wanted to tell you, but didn't. Those unspoken feelings now feel like a weight they carry everywhere, growing heavier with each passing day. Before I tell you more, there's a secret you don't know yet, one that's been hiding in plain sight, hidden under layers of small talk and normal greetings. Behind casual smiles and everyday conversations, someone close to you has fallen deeply for you. Their feelings grew slowly over time, taking root in their heart until you became their favorite thought. They keep these powerful feelings hidden and locked away because they fear rejection more than anything. The thought that you won't feel the same way stops them from speaking their truth. They worried that saying too much might push you away forever. Instead, they hoped that time would be their friend. They hoped days spent near you would help them find the courage they needed. They watched and waited for the perfect moment that never seemed to come. They trusted that your bond would grow naturally, like a flower turning toward the sun, that one day you might see them differently without words needing to be said. But time doesn't always work the way we hope it will. Everyone faces rumors and secrets at some point in their journey through life. These whispers aren't just gossip. They become powerful forces that shape our paths in ways we never expected. They come at exactly the right moment, even when that moment feels wrong. They make us stop and think about our deepest feelings that we try to ignore. They force us to look inside ourselves and face truths we've been running from. For your admirer, this rumor about you leaving didn't just cause worry. It became a perfect mirror they couldn't look away from. The mirror didn't lie. It showed their true feelings in crystal clear detail, feelings they had tried to downplay even to themselves. It revealed the depth of their attachment to you. It showed their daily struggle between wanting to share everything with you and the fear that keeps them silent. It made them question which pain would be worse, speaking up and facing possible rejection, or staying quiet and watching you walk away, never knowing what might have been. Their feelings for you are both tender as a whisper and wild as a storm that can't be controlled. These emotions change and grow each day, becoming more intense with every interaction. Memories with you fill them with a special kind of warmth. The conversations you shared, the times you laughed together, the moments your eyes met across a room. They replay these scenes like favorite movies, finding new details each time. But the thought of losing you, of you moving away beyond their reach, terrifies them down to their bones. It feels like watching the sun prepare to set forever. This powerful mix of warm hope and cold fear overwhelms them daily. They swing between courage and doubt, between speaking and silence. Your bright energy acts like a lighthouse in their life. Though you walk through your days with no idea of your impact, you guide them with your smile, with your kindness, with your very presence. You bring light to their darkest days without trying, without knowing the power you hold in their world. Isn't it funny how we humans always wait for the perfect time to act on our deepest feelings? We create these ideal scenarios in our minds where everything works out perfectly. We want the stars to line up just right, or the universe to flash a giant neon sign saying now. We tell ourselves that tomorrow will be better, that next week we'll find the courage, that next month the timing will finally feel right. We wait for perfect weather that never comes. But life's unexpected surprises often crash into our careful plans, like waves against a sandcastle. They wash away our someday and force us to face today instead. For this person who likes you secretly, whose heart beats faster when you enter a room, their imagined future with you now hangs by the thinnest thread. The rumor of your departure pushes them toward a cliff edge of decision. It forces them to consider acting before it's too late, before distance makes everything harder. Their carefully planned perfect moment scenarios are now scattered in chaos like papers in the wind. The speech they practiced in the mirror, the setting they imagined, the reaction they hoped for, all these dreams now seem childish in the face of reality. But through this emotional storm, one thing shines through with perfect clarity: just how deeply they care for you. That feeling remains stronger than their fear. They stand now at a major crossroads in their life, with a storm of mixed feelings swirling inside them. Every morning they wake up with a new resolution, and every night they go to sleep with regret for another day of silence. They want desperately to stop wasting precious time that slips away like water through fingers. The clock ticks louder in their ears each day. They want to finally tell you how they feel, how you make their day brighter just by being in it, how your laugh is their favorite sound, how they've memorized the way your eyes crinkle when you smile. They hope against hope that by some miracle you might feel the same electric connection they do. But heavy doubt clouds their path forward like thick fog. Questions keep them awake at night. They worry constantly about the rumor of your departure and what it really means if it's true. Are you excited to leave? Have you already mentally moved on? Though their heart feels ready to finally share these long-hidden feelings, their mind makes them pause at the crucial moment. Words form but don't leave their lips. They don't want to make your life complicated or put pressure on you during a time of change. They worry about seeming selfish, especially if you've already made plans to leave for a better opportunity. The fear of bad timing haunts them more than the fear of rejection. Picture yourself standing where two important paths meet, in a forest of possibilities. You can only choose one way forward. Each path tempts you with its own sweet promises and hidden problems that you can only discover by walking them. The choice feels heavy in your chest. It's exactly like being in a dimly lit room with two softly glowing doors calling to you. One door offers the comfort and safety in what you already know, the familiar faces, the routine that doesn't challenge you, the quiet acceptance of things as they are. This path doesn't require risk, but might lead to wondering what if forever. The other door hints at exciting new things waiting on the other side, possibilities you've only dreamed about, connections that could change everything, words that need to be spoken before it's too late. This path requires brave steps into uncertainty. Have you ever faced such a moment in your own life? That feeling of standing on the edge of something important? That knowledge that whatever you choose will change your story forever. Moving forward on either path takes both tremendous courage and a leap of faith into the unknown. You must trust either in stability or possibility. Now is the time to choose which door to open, which path to walk. The universe rarely gives us perfect clarity, just the perfect moment to decide. Life's biggest and most meaningful decisions often come exactly at these turning points, when we least feel ready to make them. These moments define us more than the easy choices ever could. This special person who thinks of you first thing in the morning and last thing at night now stands at their own crossroads. They want to either gather their courage and start a completely new journey with you, one where feelings are spoken aloud instead of hidden away, or find some kind of peace with the past if that's not possible. They need closure one way or another. Their heart can't stay in this in-between place much longer. Whether the rumor about you leaving is actually true or just a misunderstanding doesn't matter as much as what happens next. You now have power in this situation too. You should take action while time still allows. Reach out to them with openness in your heart. Pay attention to those who pay attention to you. Have an honest talk without filters or walls between you. This single conversation could completely change the direction of your future in ways you can't yet imagine. One moment of bravery from either of you could open a door that seemed forever locked. We often forget how incredibly powerful a real, honest conversation can be in our lives. We text and message all day, but rarely look into someone's eyes and speak our truths. In a world so full of guessing games and fear of vulnerability, a single open talk can light the way forward, like the first golden ray of sunrise after the darkest night. It can clear away months or even years of misunderstandings in minutes. Think back to a specific time in your own life when one real conversation completely changed a relationship. Remember how the air felt clearer afterward, how weights lifted from both people's shoulders, how paths suddenly appeared where there seemed to be only walls before. The true beauty of being completely real with someone is that it finally shows the unvarnished truth that's been hiding in shadows. No more games, no more guessing what the other person thinks or feels. This naked honesty creates a sacred space where people finally understand each other on a soul level. It allows them to connect with nothing standing between them. It gives them room to heal old wounds that festered in silence. Sometimes the words we're most afraid to say are exactly the ones that need to be spoken, that are waiting to change everything. Truth has incredibly great power in our lives, whether that truth feels scary to face or comforting to embrace. Truth can tear down walls or build bridges between hearts. Your journey with this special person has been a delicate dance of small but surprisingly deep moments together, a shared laugh over an inside joke, a look that lasted just a second too long, a brief touch that felt electric, an unexpected message that made your day better. These seemingly brief times spent together have planted seeds that could grow to shape both your futures in beautiful ways you can't possibly see yet from where you stand. Their deep feelings for you didn't develop overnight. They grew slowly with each interaction, each conversation, each time you showed your unique spirit. Their current problem of whether to speak or stay silent shows how much power your opinion holds with them. Their honest intentions toward you reveal how truly special and important you are in their world. More than just a friend or acquaintance, but someone who matters deep. Maybe now, at this crossroads moment, is finally the perfect time to truly see and acknowledge how much you've changed their life just by being yourself. The impact you've had goes far beyond what you realize. Think carefully about what amazing things could happen for both of you if truth finally finds its voice between you. Some connections are too special to leave unexplored. If you feel called to support this mission of spreading these important messages to those who need them most, please consider sharing this video with at least 2 friends or family members who might be facing similar situations in their lives right now. You never know who desperately needs to hear exactly these words today. The person you share with might be standing at their own crossroads, needing just this gentle push to take action. Your simple act of sharing could be the catalyst that changes someone's entire life direction. The universe often works through us to reach others in these magical ways. When we follow these nudges to share, we become part of something much bigger than ourselves. This message serves as a gentle but urgent reminder of how powerful human connection and the choices we make can completely change the direction of our lives. The decisions we make in key moments like this echo through our futures for years to come. As this person stands frozen at this important crossroads of complicated feelings and life-changing decisions, may they finally find the clarity they've been searching for. May their mind clear like a sky after storm. May inner wisdom lead them directly toward an honest and potentially life-changing conversation with you. May they find the exact right words that have been hiding in their heart. Whether this talk brings an exciting new beginning or the needed closure they've been seeking, may they find the deep courage that already exists inside them. May they fully understand the enormous positive impact they already have on your life, even if you've never told them. In this key moment that won't come again, may bright light shine on both of you, bringing the peace that comes with honesty and the understanding that only comes when hearts truly open to each other. Some connections are meant to be explored, not left as questions that haunt us later. With this important revelation now in your awareness, fate has strategically placed you at a significant crossroads in your own journey. The universe doesn't create these moments by accident. No matter which path you ultimately choose to take, whether deepening your friendship or exploring the possibility of romance, your connection with this person will transform into something deeper and far more meaningful than what existed before. The old, comfortable patterns will give way to something more authentic. Every meaningful relationship in history has its defining moments, those turning points where everything changes, and this very moment may be yours with this person. Pay attention to its importance. Life unfortunately doesn't provide us with clear instruction manuals for navigating these critically important times. We must find our way through the fog of emotions and possibilities. But all those shared laughs that made your stomach hurt, those quiet understandings where words weren't needed, those meaningful glances across rooms, and those powerful unspoken feelings that hang in the air between you. All these elements work together to create the unique and beautiful stories that make each human connection special and irreplaceable. Your story together is still being written, and this chapter could be the most important one yet. Type 222 in the comments right now to claim this special message and all the blessings contained within it. The universe has brought you to this video at exactly the right moment. This is no accident. Your claiming this message activates its power in your life situation. If you feel touched or moved by what you've heard today, please take a moment to leave a positive and uplifting comment below. Your words might be exactly what someone else desperately needs to read today. We're all connected in this journey, and sometimes the message meant for you also helps someone else who's struggling silently. Your comment could be the light that guides another person through their dark moment. The ripple effect of positivity you create today could change someone's entire outlook on life.